Hey, hello, Education Foundation Committee. We are here. I'm Andrew Theotto. I'm here with Lou Vasquez here at the high school. We're here to talk to you about an application that we're sending in, and we thought it would be best to hear directly from our faces instead of reading about it. And what we're asking for is related directly to school culture. And I want to talk to you about what we're asking and why, and then Lou's going to talk to you about what our plan is to do with that. So, number one, we are asking for $6,000 to send 6 additional people on top of the 5 that we have budgeted for in our building to be certified trainers in the RFactor. The RFactor is a pathway of understanding culture and communicating, having a common language about culture throughout the building, teachers, students, and why that's important to us is because culture kind of drives everything that happens in our building. It is foundational to getting the work done, to communicating with kids, communicating with parents, and it is something that we are in need of in this building. We are asking to go through Focus 3 Culture, who is the organization that does RFactor, because they offer a lot of, number one, the certification to be trainers, and they also offer a lot of resources for our trainers to keep immersing themselves in the training. This is happening in January 25th and 26th, and it's urgent to us because this is the only time that this is being offered, and we want to get this done prior to the summer, which Louis is going to talk about in just a minute. So the why is critical. Culture is critical to any organization. It's part of our building goals to improve school climate, and with that, I'm going to pass it to Louis, and he's going to talk to you about our plan after these individuals get trained and certified.
And what I would like to do is pass on the message of how we will become certified trainers, but after the training, how we will implement our training throughout the rest of the school year and continue with our training into the next year and years to come, not only using those 11 teachers that were certified, but also including our students and other staff members to train other staff members and students at the high school, and eventually our hope is to train junior high school and elementary school students. Kind of our game plan is to go to 25th and 26th in Hilliard to become certified trainers. After that, we would like to meet with Mark Tremaine and Dawn Sayer from Hilliard City Schools, who have done this training and implemented this plan for the past 2 years. We would like to kind of get together with them to formulate a game plan of how we will implement and how we will form the rest of our year, and moving forward what that game plan will look like. As we also meet with Mark and Dawn, we will also like to have Brian or Tim Kite come in during 2 sessions, February, March, or April, and just to inform some of our committees, whether that be the culture committee, whether it be department facilitators, response to intervention team, just talk to those people and kind of give them an overview and kind of get their feet wet into what RFactor training is and the improvement of our culture. As we go through those 2 trainings with Brian or Tim, we'd also take our 11 certified teachers and meet with Hilliard, and not only Hilliard, but other schools who from around Central Ohio or from the state of Ohio who are going to attend the certification training on the 25th and 26th of January. So we'd like to meet with them and collaborate with them to ultimately this summer have a summer academy. That academy would be open to students and staff who are interested in continuing the training and continuing to learn about the RFactor and who eventually would be certified. Those staff and students would eventually work with our students in the building, work with our junior highs, and eventually implement the RFactor training, culture, and language into our elementary schools. So as our students progress through the school system in Upper Arlington, we hear the same message and creating the same culture by the time they get to the high school.
Another reason we want to use Focus 3 is that at a leadership level in the district, we have used them to help develop a culture handbook. And so we want to stay aligned with what's happening in the district. And again, I want to just say, again, why culture is so critical. It is shaped over time, and culture is going to exist whether you intentionally pay attention to it or not. And so this is going to help us to be paying attention to it and to also shape it and give people the language and the skills to develop a positive and functional culture that's built on discipline and all those positive things that we want to have happen here.
And as I said this morning, we're not only just going for training and certifying teachers, we are going to develop a culture playbook or handbook that we may use throughout the district. There are materials, there are webinars that we can watch so we can train our whole staff together and hear the same message. I made this statement this morning: our students at Upper Arlington schools will do anything you ask them to do. Kind of messing around this morning, I said if you ask them to go to lunch on their head, they would probably go to lunch on their head. The missing piece that we have is the culture piece, to bring everybody together speaking the same language, and if we can do that, then the sky's the limit for Upper Arlington.
Thank you for consideration for this grant. We really think it's critical to the work that we want to do here and embed into the work we do. Please, if you have any other questions or considerations, please don't hesitate to contact Lou or myself. We're happy to come to a committee meeting to answer questions, whatever needs to happen for us to be able to move forward. So thank you.
Thank you.